Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Lou. I just wanted to make a quick video. I actually haven't made any videos yet for YouTube, so I'm actually going to take some time out today and try it out, make a video, see how it goes. Um, right now, I'm home. See, I got some Preludes in the background. Going to be working on the Mugen Prelude. I had taken it to Acura a while back to get inspected. So here in Virginia, and actually most states, you have to have a safety inspection on the car. So I take it to Acura because they do it for free. If you're a customer of theirs, I go there with my Acura TL, and I've taken the NSX there, and a couple of my old cars, my other Preludes and stuff like that. So, usually everything goes well. It's easy, it's a safety inspection. Took the Mugen there, and it actually took quite a while for it to get done. It usually takes about an hour depending how busy they are, and it took me like 2 hours to get it back, and it just didn't make any sense. And usually they pull it out in front where I can see it and I know it's ready, and this time it was like hidden in a corner somewhere, so something wasn't right. And when I got the car back, it didn't feel right. The clutch didn't feel right, and I was able to get it back home, park it in the garage, and then it never moved since. I have my other cars, my dailies and stuff like that. I was like, I'll take a look at it later, hopefully the clutch is not done. I went to Acura and told them about it, and they were like, well, you got it home, so it's really not our fault, and you can't blame us. But, it seemed like they had a couple of new guys that washed the cars and stuff like that, and new guys I never seen in the dealership. So it was also an assumption that maybe they were joyriding it because it took a little long. I didn't make a note of my mileage or anything like that. I usually do, but I trust the dealership, so why would I ever think that someone would joyride it or something like that? But either way, it is what it is. Clutch is pretty much not working, so we're gonna go ahead and try to bleed it today. It's pretty simple to do. I just didn't put forth the effort or time, and now that I have some time, and I'm gonna stop neglecting the car, right? And give it some love. Got a lot going on. We all do in life with work and stuff like that. And I got too many damn cars, and of course we love the Mugen and we want to see it. So I want to try to get it ready for the Northeast Prelou meet that is actually happening next weekend. If you guys don't know about it, look it up. It's the 2019 Northeast Prelou meet. It's going to be September 21st. By the time I get this video out, it's probably going to be over already, but because it's my first video and I gotta edit this and put it online. Who cares? I'll just put it online. But anyway, let's take a look real quick. I'm over here with the Preludes over here in my house. You can see an NSX back there, and there's the Mugen. So I got a bleeder bottle with me and some brake fluid, some .3 fluid, and we can go ahead and check it out and see what exactly is going on with this clutch. It's not all the way down to the floor, but it won't go in gear, and watch it be something stupid and simple, but let's get this done so we get the Prelude up there next weekend. So as many of you know already, or if you don't know, there's a a bleeder valve down here for your slave cylinder, right on the slave cylinder. You can actually kind of see it right there. I'm trying to get some light down there, but it's not working too well. There it is. You can kind of see it right there in the bottom. So you get an 8mm wrench on there, which I have right here. I was trying to actually find one that didn't have this ratcheting end, but it's the only one I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the bleeder bottle that I got and pump the clutch. And you hook that up, pump the clutch a couple times, and then you open up that valve, and it'll send all the air out, the pressurized air that's in that line. It's pretty simple. Over here on the right hand drive, this is your clutch reservoir, and you're gonna want to top that off, and then continue to pump the clutch and release the pressure out of that valve until you get some good pressure in the clutch, and you should be good to go. So hopefully that'll work. I'm not seeing any leaks anywhere. I haven't seen any leaks at the slave cylinder. I haven't seen anything dripping on my floor, underneath the car, or anything. So hopefully that'll fix it, and we get the Mugen out. All right, everybody, this is pretty much of a newbie mistake. Well, It's not even a mistake. I didn't even check until just a second ago, but you think I need some fluid? I think so too. So we're gonna fill that up and then again, try to bleed it and we should be good to go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and top this off. Looks like there's a bunch of crud in there. Go ahead and just bleed it all out, you know? All right, so we went ahead and hooked up the bottle right there, the bleeder bottle. There's really no space to drop it underneath, so I have it over here, sitting on the cross member. Let's go ahead and pump it up and release some of that pressure and make sure it's topped off still. And I'm doing this by myself and I have no one to really hold that clutch down. So what I have right now is just I guess it's like the hard hose for the vacuum, and it's holding the clutch down to hold that pressure while I release the valve, so I can go get that air, taking out that pressurized air that's going to be in the clutch line. So. Alright, so now I got some good pressure in the system. Went ahead and actually ran fluid all the way through so I get nice clean fluid, and I got some good pressure now. So went ahead and topped it off, and then now what we're gonna go ahead and do, actually I forgot my light. We're gonna go ahead and actually try to adjust this pedal so we won't have so much like play. Like right here is where I can start feeling the pressure to engage, but there's just way too much play right here. So as you see that, we're gonna go ahead and adjust that so we can get it maybe to wiggle just a little bit and not so far down. So because we don't want the clutch to be engaging like so low against the ground, because then you got too much engagement, you can burn out your clutch a lot faster that way too. So we don't want any of that. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust that free play. See how it bounced back? Yeah, that's too much. So that wiggle play we have also was due to this spring, the clutch spring, actually not being on the pedal. So we're gonna go ahead and get that put back on. As you can see, it's not on there. That end right there is supposed to be right in there. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. We're gonna go ahead and check in the silver Prelude to kind of compare the clutch spring. Let me get my light. Take a look down here, and I can't even get that high. Oh, wrong one. It's the brake. Stupid. And as you can see, the spring is in that little notch right there to give that a pushback, and we don't have that on the other one, so we're gonna have to get that put back on. All right, so in order to get this spring back in place, well, I'm gonna see if I could get a good view in here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have to squeeze here, pull that out, and pull this out, and the whole spring comes out. You can see. Then we can set that back. If this thing would focus. I don't know if we can see that, but we pretty much put it back into here, and then let's see how we can bring this back up around and squeeze it back into place. I don't know. We'll see. So it seems that we do have a leak on the interior. I went and double checked. I didn't really see, but right there you can kind of see it looks like it was leaking from there. So clutch, master cylinder, I'm gonna have to change that out.
I guess that's where our leak was coming from. So I gotta get that spring back on too. Got it halfway on, but once I get that on, the clutch too would be good. All right, so we got that spring back on, right there where that little notch is at with that white clip. So the spring was off of there. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get it on, but use some vice grips to get that spring. So right above, up top here, all the way up top where that circle like white, yellow looking, I don't know, plastic up there, that's where that spring goes into. That was what was the pain in the butt trying to get that up there. But the lower one down here is where the spring actually sits on the clutch pedal. So I got that in there with a vice grip and we're good to go. And now we got some good spring action over here on the clutch. And still a little bit loose here, but it's a lot better. Retracts a lot easier. Got some pressure. We did find a leak back there, as you can see up top. That's gonna have to get fixed. I'm gonna have to replace that clutch master. It is what it is, but for now it's refilled. It's the clutch is bled. Now let's put a battery in this car and see if we get it turned on so we can have a Prelude over at the PA meet next week. And actually it being the Mugen and not just my 93 SI. So all right, let's put the battery in.
So it looks like we found out what the issues were with the clutch. We did have a leak. It was found under the driver's side, right by the clutch pedal with the clutch master cylinder. It's actually leaking right there. We found some evidence of, right behind the pedal, of some dried up brake fluid, so clutch fluid, whatever you want to call it. But went ahead and bled the system. Had to fix the spring on the actual clutch pedal. Got that back on, and the car is good to go. It should be good to go to get to the Prelude meet and be able to get there next weekend. So I'm actually kind of excited for that. And you know, we'll watch that leak until I can go ahead and get some time and swap out that clutch master cylinder. And but we're back on the road, and I hope you guys like this video, my first video, and it's related to the Mugen, so hope you guys like that. And if you guys like these shirts, I'm not sponsored or endorsed anything by these guys, but Prelude Nation, go to Prelude Nation and you can pick up some badass on the Prelude gear. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this video, and see you guys next weekend.